There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Had a little bit of tech difficulties trying to get on here. I actually found out that someone had hacked my Telegram account and was using my camera. And that's why I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't get my camera to work, and that was why. So, anyway, welcome. If this is your first time connecting with me, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jennifer McKenzie, and I'm a professional psychic medium. I'm also a channel for healing and a teacher and facilitator. I love meditation, and I am trained in multidisciplinary different types of meditation, from Tibetan to Thai Buddhist to mindfulness, all kinds of different programs that I've taken, and I've kind of amalgamated also Joe Dispenza's work and his workshops and learning about deep theta and just taking all of those types of meditation and creating my own system to teach and facilitate meditation, which I love. Meditation is a really important aspect to our own personal growth. That's at least my opinion. So, thank you so much for being here. I've been doing this work for, I'd say I had my life shift in 1999. So it's been a number of years that I've been on my own personal journey. And I try to be very integral with the work that I do. I teach what I also am experiencing myself. So I just like to let people know, again, if this is your first time, thank you for being here. And I just like to let people know that anything that I'm teaching, I'm also either experiencing or have experienced and am learning in my own world. So I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes before we end up getting started. And this is the first time I've actually ever gone live on YouTube. I've done a lot of Zooms and I've done some Facebook Lives, but I've never done a YouTube Live. So I don't even know how to share on here. I guess I'll figure that out eventually. But I just wanted to, again, say thank you for being here. And if I have met you before and you're a past friend or a current friend or a past connection, a student, etc., thank you for showing up today. So what I'd like to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I know people will probably start jumping on at some point, but they can connect with this at a later date because this is going to be available on my YouTube channel. And if you're not currently subscribed there, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more content coming out. I have something in the works right now that I'm doing, and those videos will be out probably in about a month, a stream of them. But there's going to be a lot more happening. And I also have a meditation YouTube page called The Meditation Space. And that's where I've created some relaxation meditations that are just sound, that are nature sounds. I am also going to be uploading a lot of personal meditations, but those ones will be available to subscribers only. But without further ado, let's start on the topic that was chosen today. And that is moving into the portal between the 123, 123. And I shared a quick blurb on Facebook. I'm just going to share a little bit more here before we begin, because I want to set you up with the context of why I'm doing what I'm doing so that you can go deeper with the energy of what I've created and what came through me this morning and was downloaded from Spirit. So I had this connection with 123 this whole year. And I had number sequence connections happening before they were popular or before they were, trendy. This started happening to me like back in 2000, and there was no information on the internet back then about number sequences. It was 1111 I saw everywhere. Everywhere I was seeing 1111. It was driving me crazy, actually, because I kept seeing it everywhere and I couldn't figure out why. And I had read a lot of books, again, spiritual books, but not to the context or the information in spiritual books back then is very different than the information that you can get now. And same with the internet. There was no information about this on the internet that I could find because I looked. It was a year. It wasn't until a year later that I finally had someone share with me. They gave me a book, and it was Doreen Virtue's Numbers, Angel Numbers book. And I thought, oh my God, finally. So I know there's something to these number sequences because nobody told me about them. I didn't read about them anywhere. It started happening to me spontaneously without having any idea of what they meant for an entire year. So I know and I trust that when I receive them, there's a reason for them. I usually see them in combinations though, like 333, 444. And for whatever reason, 123 kept coming to me this year. And I shared this with a friend, well, a couple of friends of mine, but one in particular too. We've had some on and off discussions about the matrix and quantum, and how numbers are a huge part of that because everything is sacred geometry, which is right numbers. So our universe is far deeper and greater than we realize, and I'm only touching the surface of that. And I know that numbers are very significant in how we create here on the, well, in this cosmos, but on this planet, the 3D planet, so called Earth. So 123, 123, and my angel numbers book had a message that I would say, okay, I'll try to be present with that. I'll be present with that. And I had seen, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, somebody posted on social media somewhere about this being a palindrome, the 123, 123. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, neat. Nah, I never thought of that. And then I just, whatever, right? That's cool. And then I woke up this morning and I woke up at 5 and did my morning meditation. And I got, after the meditation, I got this like download and about 123, 123, and went, oh my gosh, I'd never considered it that way. It being a portal and pillars of a portal. And I received this download along with a process, and I got up this morning and I did it. Now, the other piece is that in the last few months, and I know for some people watching this, it's going to sound really strange, and I don't care. This is if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. You don't have to watch this. It's not for you. This is going to resonate for those who are in alignment with it. And who understand that everything in this universe is moving. We are an integral part of it. It's moving through us and all around us, and we are it. So that also relates to all of the elements. And I'm learning this. I've had really amazing connections with trees over the years. That has been a growing relationship that I never thought would be possible. And actually, it was like only like the last couple of months. Like I've always had a connection with water. And I have shared this for years in my teaching and when I've been doing online talks, that I often get messages in the shower, and other people feel connected to water too. But I will get a lot of downloads. I've created workshops and classes and all kinds of things while I'm in the shower because there's some kind of connection that I just trusted. I never even thought about it. It would happen. And so I bring my phone into the shower with me a lot. Well, not in the shower, but in the bathroom, and press record sometimes, because some of the things that will come up will be ideas and inspirations that will lead to something bigger. So it's something that I pay attention to. But just recently, I was in the shower one day and I was in a really connected space, like just feeling really slow and present and soft, and like just that feeling of, everything's okay, everything's good, and just being very, very in the moment. And I just felt this urge to do a sacred practice and prayer in the shower to the water. So I blessed the water and prayed to the water and asked the water to bless me. And this whole process just unfolded from within me. It was very intimate. And then the water started speaking back to me. Well, the consciousness of the water. And water has a consciousness. And this is something that I never thought of and never considered before. And I started making this connection to the water, and the water was connecting back to me. And I was like, "What? Like, why now? Why me? I don't get it. Like, this is like the weirdest thing for me." And even to say this out loud even feels a little strange, but I need to share this. I need to be seen and allow myself to be seen, and step into my power and my leadership in bigger ways. This year is a huge theme for that, and this is my way of stepping into that energy and and um, sharing and serving in bigger capacities. So, not being afraid to share this, because so many people out there get what I'm saying, but they're scared to say it. So I'm going to say it. And then I heard the message come back to me saying, "Well, you are the water bearer, aren't you?" Just very matter of factly, and I went, "Oh my God, I am. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a water bearer. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay." And then another download would come, and this connection started happening. So, and I did not have, just so you know, I did not have my phone in the shower that day. I was in there all by myself doing my thing. And because if you say things out loud, people say, well, there's algorithms and your computer's listening to you and your phone's listening to you, yada, yada. Well, I didn't have the phone with me. I didn't have anything with me in the shower. It was just me in the shower in the sacred practice. And I started getting these like YouTube videos, and I was being guided to things like that had to do with water and people connecting to water. I swear to you, it was like the next day. I could not believe this was happening. So, like true alignment, it's just so fun when you really relax and allow, because alignment will show you. The universe is such a divine order that's happening, that if we relax out of our 3D selves and allow this information to come in, any one of us can connect to this. You don't have to be a psychic medium to connect to this. We're all a part of this, so we can connect to all of this and any of this at any time if we choose. We just have to create space for it and create the process of opening and allowing. So I started relating to water in a different way, and creating a sacred practice with it. And actually, through the Christmas season, I completely fell away from it. So the last like week and a half, I haven't really made a connection. And then the download included connecting to water. So, what I'm going to do is start the meditation with you now. We'll start the process actually first before we start the meditation. And I'm going to ask you to make sure that you have a glass of water nearby. And if you don't, go and grab a glass of water. I'm going to use my green juice. And I want you to think about an intention that you want to create for 2024. 2024 is going to be an extremely magnetic year for manifesting. Our whole life is a manifestation. We are constantly manifesting. And our thoughts create our reality, and our feelings also create the experience that to bring that reality into existence. So it's really important to recognize and understand that your thoughts are creating your reality. They are 100% your responsibility. And you can't lay blame on anyone else for what you are choosing to think and how you're choosing to act and feel. That is you, and you are only a thought away from change. So when you are wanting to create an intention to make a change of something in your life that you currently aren't experiencing that you would like to experience, the 2024 magnetic energy is going to be a great year to create this, but it is also an invitation for you to be able to step into a greater alignment with that, with focus. It's not just creating the intention today and it's all done and finished. It's you may have limiting beliefs or old patterns that may be showing up to say, well, that's not possible for you. And it'll pull you right back into your past. So it's important for you to use this as an invitation to create these intentions, to write them down, and to use this experience today as a stepping off point for the creation of what it is that you want to manifest and intend to consciously manifest in 2024 for your best year yet. So take a moment to write down 2 or 3 intentions of something that you want to experience in 2024. Please make it something realistic so that you recognize, if you have a lot of challenges around relationships, that it's not necessarily going to be the love of your life, but it could be that you're learning to align with the greater aspects of you, that teach you to understand parts of yourself that may be holding you back from receiving that beautiful love romance that you want to receive in your life, so that you're receiving the clarity that you need to understand what is in you that's been holding you back, and be very specific. And that then will eventually align you to that love of your life, that relationship, or that amount of money. If you're struggling right now with anything, or you're feeling like your health, if there's a health issue or anything around you, again, it's aligning with what it is that you need in order to experience the greatest expression of yourself in your health. You could even say something like, I choose to release the pattern within me that's created this condition, because we are creating these experiences. I know it's really hard for people to hear, but we are 100% responsible for the life that we are choosing. And yes, sometimes things do happen, but remember, in the grander scheme of things, we are choosing the experience here, and we're choosing how to react to it, how to respond to it, how to move through it, how to not move through it, etc. So take time to think of 2 or 3 things in the 2024 that you really, really want to experience. Maybe it's a new car. Maybe it's, that you want a child. You're ready. You're ready to really commit to whatever that experience is. And if there's anything that's in the way of that you're willing to release it and let it go, and align with that, with the truth of what it is you want to experience in 2024. And I want you to really tune into that, and feel it in your vibration, and feel the connection to that as you're writing it down. Is the moment that you write something down, the moment that you create something, you've created it. The future self is already in vibrational alignment with that. We are quantum creators with unlimited potential, and there's unlimited potentialities in the field in your future potential. There is no future, there's no past, everything is happening right now. But here in this linear timeline, it looks like future. So you're putting this energy into a thought process of the future self that's creating it, and you're going to walk into that experience. If that sounds a little weird to you, just hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me. And then take a moment to connect with that. And I would like you to close your eyes and think about the year 2023 and all of what it brought to you, the challenges, the pain, the suffering, the elation, the joy, the births, the deaths, the changes, all of it as a whole, all of it, all of what it represented for you, and all that you created. And thank that past self, because that's what it is. It's your past self now. It's not now. It's not your future. It's who you were. Thank all of those experiences for what it generated for you, what it created for you, how you aligned with it, what you learned from it, and how you expanded from it. And thank that past self as your now self for that experience. And let it go. Do not carry the energy of 2023. Do not carry the energy of your past into your future, into the now. You are not your past. You are who you choose to be in this moment. Stay here in this moment and let go of 2023 right now. Make a conscious alignment with your now self, that you thank your past self and you let your past self go with love. You let 2023 go with love as you pivot and position yourself into the now energy, creating that future self. I want you to take that glass of water and hold that glass of water at your heart center. You can program water. Water is consciousness. You are over 75% water. You're made of water. Water is the lifeblood of this planet. Water is the lifeblood of you. And water is in every single cell. Water is in your DNA. And what you're doing when you connect consciously to water, you're connecting to the water within you as well. And you're programming and restructuring that water with an intention. And as you connect with the water in the glass, you connect with the water within your physical being. And you program that water with the intention. And later on, today, tomorrow, you can drink the water. You can sip it slowly. You can drink it all at once. But after you program the water with your intentions, you're going to take that in and allow it to help also reprogram the intention within every cell in the DNA that is within you. Remember, water is a consciousness. And your self-talk that you program yourself with every single day, there's a listener that's listening to that. And your body is always listening. Your cells are always eavesdropping on what you're saying. And the water is holding that information and energy that are in the cells. So what intention are you going to put in there? Hold it at your heart. And with conviction, see and feel the intention already coming to pass. It's already happened. It's already happened. What would that feel like if it already happened? What would that look like if it already happened? What are you doing? What are you experiencing as these intentions become created manifestations in your future self in 2024? Program the water, program your cells to already be vibing and experiencing this. Now you can put the water down and close your eyes. And find a space where you can be comfortable and quiet and relaxed and undisturbed for the next few minutes. With the water out of tipping zone, close your eyes and allow your body to relax. And feel yourself stepping into this moment fully embodied, mind, spirit, physical, and mentally, tuning inward. Creation happens with your inner being, with your higher awareness, not with your 3D mind, not with your analytical mind, but with your higher mind. Creation and co-creation with source energy happens from the source energy within you. Breathe into your heart center and focus inward into that part of you, your inner being, your inner power. And attune your frequency to your inner being now. And as you attune your frequency to your inner being, continue to feel breath flow in and out of your heart center. Allowing your heart center to expand on the inhale, go inward even deeper on your exhale. Continuing to align with your higher consciousness, focusing on your inner world. Close your eyes. If they're not closed already, remain through this meditation with your eyes closed. taking all of your awareness inward, activating your imagination, your inner eye, and begin to feel your body relax and give your body permission to relax. Ask your body to relax. Your lower back, where you may carry tension, relax. Allow your hips, your hip joints, and your large muscles of your legs to soften and relax. And feel the bottoms of your feet relax. Feel the palms of your hands relax. And feel any tension you may be holding in your jaw soften. And all the nerves and muscle groups behind your eyes that lead to your brain, feel them soften and slow down, allowing your eyes to soften and relax. And as the eyes soften, your forehead softens and your scalp softens. And you feel your body sink a little deeper into the space that you're currently in as you begin trusting this process more and more. The shoulders soften. The body responds. And the higher mind is fully aware and following my voice. Feeling so connected to this moment and only this moment. You begin to move your awareness into an expanded state, unfolding and expanding into space, more space, connecting with the field of potentiality, the void where nothing becomes everything, and feeling yourself fall deeper and deeper into this level of trust as your inner being takes you on this journey into the void, deeper and deeper and deeper, allowing for creation and expansion. And as you feel timeless and weightless, begin to imagine and come into focus with your inner vision. The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as split energy, each becoming its own pillar. 1, 2, 3 is a pillar on your left. It's a column of light, a vibrating, moving frequency. And 1, 2, 3 is a column on your right, vibrating frequency of numbers, of intelligence, of creation. Seeing these columns of light on either side of you, you slowly begin to make your way very methodically, approaching the pillars on either side of you. And you begin to, with conscious awareness, walk through the pillars. And as you walk through these pillars, you walk into the vibration of the potentiality of 2024. A space that you get to create and co-create with source energy, with the quantum. And as you move between these pillars into 2024, you bring with you your intentions. And as you bring your intentions with you, you're creating a bridge to your higher self and the future self that is you in 2024. And this bridge is connecting you and your future self at the same time. You are able to witness your future self in 2024, who is now holding the vision of your intention that you just shared, that you brought with you through the portal, through the gate. Your future self now nods with confirmation that it is already holding this intention and creation of what you have given your future self as yourself now, and smiles with elation at what you have created and how you have created it. You don't need to know the how, when, or why. You hand this over and surrender it to your future self, and your future self will align with all of this for you and bring you into this energy. Absolute elation at what you have created. And your future self brings up the right hand and asks you to hold out your left hand and places a crystal in your right hand, your left hand, sorry. This crystal has been encoded with all of the intentions that you've just put forward that you're creating in 2024. All of your creations are encoded in this crystal. And as confirmation, your higher self gives this crystal to you, and you take it and place it in your left hand and hold it at your heart. You've merged the bridge between you and your future self in full trust, knowing it is already done. Your future self asks you to let go of the crystal, to release it, and give it back from source energy. Give it back to source and allow source to move it through the planes of existence into the 3D plane. Watch it, observe it as it picks up speed, moving out of orbit and into the Earth's atmosphere. Picking up speed, watch the crystal faster and faster and faster enter into the 3D experience, into density, touching the Earth's plane, touching the soil, and connecting into the 3D density for you. And it is done. So be it. You've moved through the portal of change. You've activated yourself in new ways, and you've just created beautiful intentions that have already come to pass as your future self. And feel the joy and feel the gratitude in your heart and in every cell of your body. Feel it in your own electromagnetic field and allow it to vibrate and amplify as large as you choose for it to be. And know that as you use this invitation to take action into the creation and co-creation of those intentions, you have within you the coding of all of those intentions already, and all of the insights that you receive, all the nudges, all the invitations, all of the intuitive hits. When you pay attention, you're creating co-creative action into manifesting all of them. Enjoy the experience of becoming the empowered version of yourself more and more and more. And use the energy of 2024 to continue to create your own alchemy and magic. May you have an incredible 2024. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me today. I wish you many, many blessings and abundance on all levels for what the year is to bring. Thank you so much for being here. All the best.